Hey everyone, it's your girl Anita flying high here, and this is the recap to USA versus Canada in the Concacaf Gold Cup semifinals. It ended up being 2-2 at the end of extra time. Ended up being 1-1 at the end of regular time, 2-2 at the end of extra time, right? And then it ended up going to penalties at the end, where USA won, I think 3-1. I think only one penalty was made. 3-1. Maybe 3. Anyways, Canada unfortunately had a bad penalties. But in general, this match had lots of controversy because we just watched the Mexico game where Mexico got a player sent off in the 29th minute, and just it was funny too because it's like the day before, we found out the two semifinal matches. They moved USA's match was at the 9 p.m. slot, but they moved. Was at the 6 p.m. slot, and so they moved it to the 9 p.m. spot. I don't know, because of the winner of Brazil and Colombia, right? Or who was it? Brazil and USA. That's the final. But they moved the time right before the semifinals, so to have Canada be the prime time match. Now, I don't know if they regret that at the end of the day. And some people say, well, I'm thinking they played at the same stadium, so they could have just kept it the same. And they would have had a better pitch to play on. And, who knows if it wouldn't have... We don't know if it was going to rain or not. But the field was very, very bad. A lot of people... The commentators, the referee, she's like, this is unplayable. Like, she's throwing the ball around, like, on the ground, like, we're watching her do it. And so I just think, like, what was the beef of postponing this game till the next day? I don't understand what was I just thought, like, these niggas, like, were like, okay, it's okay to postpone this game, like, to have a great semifinals. Like, I feel like there was nothing wrong with doing that, but apparently their hands were tied. That they had to continue, and if it was no lightning, just rain, I guess they have to. Hey, women, we don't go out there. And I heard apparently MLS had just started, and some of the guys, they were playing like in a snowstorm. They were talking about on the radio, so they don't care. You're gonna work in any conditions we tell you. Like damn, like if someone gets sick off of this, we're gonna see, like, yo, y'all made them play in this weather. Anyways. Besides that, the match was quite good based upon the pitch that they had to play on. It was like a different level of mentality, having to see the players. You could see how they had to do a little bit of more extra work in what they were attempting to do, because it just made every bit of energy had to be just a little bit more disciplined because of the field. So they're battling the field, now they're battling the team that they're playing. And it was an error mistake from Vanessa. She tried to pass it back to Sheridan, and the ball died. The ball died. And shout out to Jaden Shaw. She's getting another start. And honestly, she's up there. Shout out to Jaden. She's a young lady. She plays for San Diego Wave in the NWSL. So I'm really happy for her. Just another talented player we're getting to see for America, because I love to see the talent that we have. I love to see who is able to bring it all together. And I think Jaden Shaw, she's very special because for me, she's technical and she's quick, and that's something I like. Her, Mal Swanson, Rodman, Smith are all different types of archetypes, but have a similar essence to them. They have talent, but it's in different areas. And so shout out to her. She gets the first goal from the pass that died back to Sheridan. So this is error on Vanessa, unfortunately. And USA had the first goal. But shout out to Canada. They came back. They had to make some subs. Jordan, she ended up coming on. And I'm not surprised she scored a goal. She's tall, and I'm trying to figure out who she actually got over. I don't remember. It's 2 days ago. I've already watched a couple football matches since then. But yeah, Canada came back. What is it with Jordan's goal? I don't even remember the third goal. I don't even remember. I know Sophia Smith, she ended up scoring in extra time. And then there was a penalty on Lyon that she scored the penalty herself, right? It wasn't on Lyon. It was on, I think it was, there was a penalty that Lyon got, and she scored it. But there also was a penalty that was missed by VAR. It was Jessie Fleming. She clearly got fouled by Tana Davidson. And I just don't understand VAR. Like, how, like, I don't know how they mess up on something they're supposed to review. Like, you review it and you still don't give it? Like, or like, it was a penalty on Davidson. And so it would have allowed them to equalize earlier than having to figure it out like later. But yeah, I just don't understand how they blatantly miss penalties when you have the technology to replay the system. There's no logical explanation behind it. It's just them seeing it. It's just like they're in the off VAR room. Yes, we see that that's a penalty, but we just don't care, and we're not going to call it, and that's the end of the line. So proceed to play the game. So it's bad. It's bad. That's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's like, how is this supposed to help the women's game if this is it? So of course they're manipulating the referees and we have the technology to see them just bypass this. And but yeah, credit to Canada. They came back, and with USA's lineup, did she start? She started Sophia Smith up top. No, excuse me. She started Alex Morgan, Rodman, Smith. In the midfield, we got Albert Haran and who was it? Albert Haran and who was that midfield player? Okay, then we had Fox, Gurma, Davidson, and Fox, Gurma, Davidson, Cook. No, I'm making that wrong. Fox, Davidson, Gurma, and Nightswalker. Jenna, Rookie of the Year, right? Jenna. And defensively for Canada, I thought they were going to be missing Buchanan, and I thought they were going to miss I'm talking about Chelsea, because I just watched Chelsea match, because Chelsea have Ashley Lawrence and Buchanan. I was like, man, I thought Canada was going to miss them, but that's where they were. They were with Canada. And anyways, just as general, this game was all weird. It should have never happened. Canada lost a game that practically should have never been played. But if I'm Canada, I'm just like, you can't take this L. You can't take this L. It's unfortunate that it had to be like this, but like they're really good. I mean, and I feel like we would have got a better match if the pitch was better. USA, I mean, yeah, they got lucky, capitalized on the error, and they made their penalties. So when we got the penalties, all three were saved in the same area. It was tough for Lyon to come back. You know, it was a mind game for Lyon to even have to come back around and make a penalty herself. The second time in such tight instances, it is what it is. But yeah, Canada, y'all got to be better on the penalties, and y'all can't all shoot to the left side. All the penalties were shot to the left side with the same result. Nair saved them. You know, shout out to Nair. Hey, I don't understand how my girl Jane Campbell ain't get no time. My girl Jane Campbell ain't get no time on USA. It's tough being in Houston. It's tough being a Dash family member, man. You know what I'm saying? You get no love. You know, at least you got called up, but no time. Where the reps at? Where the reps at, Jane? I know. I feel you. But anyways, USA got the dub. Going to the finals against Brazil. I do feel that Brazil should lose this game. I feel USA are going to be on top of the podium in this first ever inaugural Gold Cup, and that's where I want them to be. But I do think their semifinal match, we didn't get to see them earn it like that. Or I can't even say earn it. I don't want to discredit them because they both had to play on that type of field. But it's different when the playing field is better. It's equal. You know what I'm saying? It's different. But anyways, I got to get out of here. Thank y'all once again for tuning in to Anita's Joint. #Extendajoint. Where every day is payday, baby. It's your girl Anita flying high. Flying out this third dimensional reality. Deuces.